This is our Walton bus garage. This is our Walton Big M. This is Main Street. Okay. This is our old D-firm maps, and this shows that place outlined right here. You can see right here it was considered a floodplain. It was a 100-year flood at some point. They looked at it and it wasn't filled at that point. So it had some water relief here. Yes, most of the rest of Walton is a floodplain as well. This is the parcel I'm talking about. Right here, you can see in 73, water, I think this water back over here was like water that was just precipitation laying there, but you can see the active use of that floodplain back in 73. This is our new D-firm maps. Notice what that looks like. This section right here, under new studies, is now not a floodplain at all. Where'd that water go? It's not a floodplain. It's not even getting up there in a 500-year event. This is what the site looks like from the bridge upstream. Okay, this is the fill. Look at the water level here. Look at the material hauled in here. Okay. This is the same bank. Look how much higher this, I think it's a truck, is sitting on versus what your actual rock wall is that's protecting any of your infrastructure that's been in existence. Okay. The property was targeting once again for a housing development. The Stormwater District, along with all its partners, facilitated the land to be purchased actually by Open Space Institute to buy that property and to actually change, through a lot of talking discussions, change the use from an actual housing development to now we've got it targeted to finalizing design and permits for removing all that fill and reclaiming that floodplain. And the weird thing is, you know, a couple years ago, nobody would even thought to even pull out a floodplain and reclaim it. They just wanted to dig the stream down, you know. So the mentality is changing and looking at the whole system versus one aspect. I'm not saying gravel is not an aspect of flooding. It's one component, and I think you have to look at everything. The benefits of reclaiming floodplain, we think there's up to 13 acre-feet of floodwater storage. You can reduce your floodwater elevations for some events. Your big events are still coming through Walton. It's just you're going to target some of these. If your businesses get flooded once every 10 years instead of 3-4 times every 10 years, it kind of helps them out a little bit. It creates a natural buffer system along there for the floodplain to filter the pollutants. It's a step towards reducing the flood insurance rates, which you could probably hear in Mike's demonstration this afternoon with CRS, because it's a flood mitigation project. And it allows for buffering of additional inputs. The stream wants to meander one way or the other, or the stream actually gets more inputs to it, needs to increase size. You have that area there, there's not a house sitting there now. Okay,